Good morning everyone. First time I would like to say thank you for your coming to my presentation. My name is Gloria Anggelina Liberty, NIM 201041717132. I am from of Panchabakti University. Today I will read Book of English for Business 2 Chapter 1. Chapter 1. What is business? The definition of business. In general, business is defined as an activity carried by individuals or group of organizations that carry sales, production, distribution, purchasing, or exchange of goods or service. And this business activity also has the aim of making a profit. There are three ways to use the word business entity, namely technical, legal, and economic unit for profit. Certain market sector, for example, such as the capital market, all activities conducted by the producer or producer community of goods or service. A. Brown and Prattello. According to Brown and Prattello, business is defined as an institution that produces or creates an item or service that is needed and desired by the public, and all matters concerning various businesses carried by government or private sector, whether they pursue profit or not. B. Griffin and Albert. According to Griffin and Albert, business is an activity that provides goods or service that they are needed and desired by consumer or the public. Business activity can be carried by a business organization that has a legal entity, or business entity, or individual who do not have a legal entity or business entity. For example, such as street vendors, stalls that do not have a business place permits, SITU, or other informal business. C. Hodges and Kapoor. According to Hodges and Kapoor, business is an organization that provides goods or service for profit. A business or company is said to succeed in making a profit, or profit in the total revenue in one period is greater than the total costs incurred. Getting profit is the main attraction in running a business. Through the profits they get, the business person can expand his business so that I can generate profits or even greater profits. D. Alan Afua. According to Alan Afua, business is an organized or structured individual or group business activity conducted to the produce or sell goods or service to get profit in meeting the needs and desires of the community. Usually, people who run a business must make money and time spend, and they also must take the risk. They are usually referred to as entrepreneurs. E. Hopper. According to Hopper, business is a very complex activity that is usually carried out in the fields of industry, banking, transportation, sales, distribution, and so forth. The purpose of the activity is to benefit those who do it. The function of business. Each activity must have a function and purpose. Well, so it's business. Business also has a function and purpose. Here some function and objectives of the business, including A. Function. A function is a rule which relates the value of the variable quantity to the values of another variable quantity, and does so in such a way that the value of the second variable quantity is uniquely determined by the value of the first variable quantity. Function can also be defined as a relation from a set of inputs to a set of possible outputs, where each input is related to exactly an output. Here are some business functions, namely: number 1, production. The first business function is the production. Production is a process of combining various material inputs and immaterial inputs, plans, know-how in order to make something for consumption. It is the act of creating an output, a good or service which has value and contributes to the quality of individuals. The area of the economics that focuses on production is referred to production theory, which in many respects is similar to consumption or consumer theory in economics, for example, such as furniture companies, financial service companies, and so forth. Number 2, distribution. The next business function is the distribution. Distribution means to spread the product throughout the marketplace such that a large number of people can buy it. Distribution involves doing the following things: A good transport system to take the goods into different geographical areas. B. A good tracking system so that the right goods reach at the right time in the right quantity. C. A good packaging which takes the wear and tear of transportation. For tracking the place where the product can be placed such that there is a maximum opportunity to buy it. It also involves a system to take back goods from the trade. Distribution can make or break a company. A good distribution system quite simply means the company has great chance of selling its product more than its competitors. The company that spreads its product wider and faster into the marketplace at lower costs in its competitor will make greater margin, absorb raw material price better, and last longer into market condition. Distribution is critical for any type of industry or service. The best product promotion and people come to nothing if the product is not viable for sale at the points at which consumer can buy. 3. Sales. The next business function is sales. Sales are activities related to selling or the number of goods or services sold in a given target time period. The seller or the provider of the goods or service completes a sale in response to an acquisition, appreciation, repudiation, or a direct interaction with the buyer at the point of sales. There is a passing of title, property, or ownership of the item and the settlement of a price in which agreement is reached on a price for which transfer of ownership of the item will occur. The sales, not the purchaser, typically the sale, and it may be complete prior to obligation of payment in the case of direct interaction. A person who sells goods or service on behalf of the owner is known as a salesman or saleswoman or salesperson, but this often refers to someone selling goods in a store or shop, in which case other terms are also common, including sales rep, shop assistant, and retail clerk. 4. Marketing. The next business function is marketing. Marketing refers to activities a company undertakes to promote the buying or selling of a product or service. Marketing includes advertising, selling, and delivering product to consumers or other businesses. Some marketing is done by affiliates on behalf of a company. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention and see you on the next my presentation. Bye.